Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are in little David's room and we're about to transition because he's 2 now and he's outgrown a lot of what's in here and I want to make him more independent. So what I'm going to be doing is doing a nursery tour. Say nursery tour. Yeah. We're going to do a nursery tour that's long overdue, and so you can see how you can make a small room. This room is just a 10 by 10. It was originally an office, but you can still make a small space into a nursery that has all of the essentials and even maybe even more. One of my favorite pieces is this glider. This is from Pottery Kids, and I'll link everything that I discuss in this tour for your convenience. But this is one of my favorite pieces in the nursery. Of course, use it a lot as an infant. Sometimes I may come in here and sit down, but surprisingly, little David loves this chair. He'll even sit in here and read. So this is one of those things that I think are a must-have for when you are building a nursery. Even if you're doing a small space in your own bedroom, if you can find a glider, a rocker, or something like that. Hold on a second. Okay, it's perfect for a nursery. So you can see, of course, he's got drapes, and they're not just any drapes, they are blackout drapes. So if you're doing a nursery, again, even if you're just creating a small space, you want to have dark space so your baby can sleep, so your toddler can sleep. It just creates the dark space that you need. See, the theme of his room was kind of like I want to do like a modern boho style, almost jungle-like. So the art actually comes from Minted wall art. If you didn't know, they do have wall art there. This mirror, I believe this came from West Elm or something like that, but I just like the Sunburst feel of it. And then this big giraffe, I believe my mom got this. She gifted this to us from Pottery Kids too, I believe. Again, I'll link everything so that you know where it came from. The glider that I showed you, that also came from Pottery Kids. This is little David's toddler bed. We converted it from a crib. It was a crib originally, of course. You see there's a side railing there, and we got this from Target. It was gifted to us by my dad, and I love
that's a pillow.
Yep. I love the wood detailing on the bed, and how it really went with the theme of the room. And again, if you're going to do a nursery, or even if you're going to just have a space in your own room for a crib, I would highly encourage you to get one that's convertible because it grows with the kid. And I think you can get cribs that convert all the way up to maybe a full-size bed. So just look into that if you do it. Now this dresser, this blue dresser, I love the color of it and how it kind of just gave a little pop of color to the room. Mommy, but we also got this from Target. Our dad gifted us this as well. And my suggestion would be, whenever you're building out your nursery, to get things and items that are going to grow with your child, just so you get more bang for your buck. A lot of people get changing tables, and that's fine for storage, but you see this is a 6-drawer dresser, so it gives you lots more storage. And we actually put a changing pad on top of that. You don't see it there anymore because he's older, but it just converts to a regular large dresser for storage. So I would encourage anybody to get a dresser that comes with a changing table that can come off instead of just getting one of those smaller changing tables. For books, we got this nice slanted bookshelf. This is also from Pottery Kids, and just like the glider was, and I love that it had different options, not for just books but for storage. You see we have 2 large storage bins here where he can keep all of his toys, but we also have lots of space for books. So reading is something that's really important, so we have lots of space for books. We have some stuffed animals up here, as well as some bookends. Play with your toys, sure. And then we also have more books down here. and flashcards for numbers and other storage as well. But I would encourage you to get a bookcase. If your space is too small for an actual bookcase, then you can use folding shelves, and you can actually just hang them to the wall, and that can be where you can place books and other small items. And you can even do storage bins on the floor of various sizes too. This is an end table that I put right next to the glider. You see, it came in good handy when I was breastfeeding, because I would put my pump there, bottles, anything there. But it just adds a nice accent to the room. And it also provided a place for some extra lighting. So there's a lamp and a piggy bank too. Also added a family picture that we took while in the hospital right above it. And it just adds a nice touch to the room. So, you know, we always have those memories of when we first brought David into the world. So this is one of my favorite pieces in the room. It's a wicker hamper for little David's dirty clothes. I got this from Home Depot, and I loved it because it matched the theme. I love the color of it, and I love that it was wicker. But most importantly, it's functional. It's where we keep his dirty clothes. So no matter what you have, make sure that you get a place to store dirty clothes, because you're gonna have a lot of them. This cute little chair over here in the corner, of course little David's outgrown it, but I saw this at Restoration Hardware, and I just loved it and had to have it for his room. Sometimes he does sit there even though he's too big for it, but it's a cute little chair for, like, you know, when they start walking and they're young, you can have them sit there and read a book or just snuggle on it. I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. So it's just a little lamb chair. Storage, you want to make sure that you have plenty of that, and I use these hangers. Is an over the door hanger. You can put over any door really, but I loved it because it has two prongs, so I can hang things on the top and the bottom. And I've used it for his towels. I've used it for, you know, this is his little apron and chef hat thing he likes to wear when we make homemade pizza. And just anything can really go there. This inside of the closet door is something I really wanted to share because it is a container store hack. So this is actually a kitchen rack. It's for a kitchen, and it's an alpha storage solution, and I got all of this from the Container Store. You can pick and choose the sizes you want, how many of these you want, etc. But if you look, I have storage for like a lot of his essentials. Like I have hand sanitizer in there, his Q-tips, medicines. I have soap, shampoo, wipes. You can put whatever you want in there. Books if you want to, anything, pacifiers, just anything. It just provides an extra space for storage because he doesn't have a really big closet, but this is something that really gave us a lot of storage. And I don't use it as much now since he's older and he doesn't need as much, but when he was an infant, this thing was packed with stuff. So if you're challenged with space and you need additional storage options, this Alpha Solutions kind of kitchen shelf is the way to go. So guys, that's our nursery. I hope that you enjoyed seeing everything that I think is essential for a nursery, no matter the size. Remember, this is a really small room, just a 10 by 10. Even if you want to make a small space just in your room for your baby, is plenty of things out there that you can use for hacks to really make the best use of your space. If you haven't, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and make sure you like this video. I can't wait to bring to you next what I'm going to be doing with little David's room, since he's 2 now, because I really want to make it functional and useful for him so he can be independent going forward. So again, thanks for visiting my channel, and until next time, see you guys. Bye.